Well, now you know what happens when you disrespect another culture and you hear the gong and you guys run them out for the show off Robo Knight and whoever else, the Hillbilly Clan. Especially when you got a big blue boat sitting over there too. So, how will you guys ever know? See? If you haven't been here all the time, you don't know the whole story. Tom Surson, Jim Riley, Joe Zilla, Gary Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinn Wan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 61 Amphibious Spaceman, GPS Pesto, Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Hillary. Jim Allbill of All Americans. So you have your big blue boat, and then they do the gong there. And then they have one of their people here that you guys trashed out, just like me. So they have already some information. Huh. And then what other cultures would you guys go after? Maybe the Jews or the Russians that you didn't like them, and then you guys go run back down to the Latin, to the Selena Gomez for the Selena Gomez story for Perlita and their made-up shit to attack her. Because what? Maybe because you knew she may be a relative of mine, Perlita. Maybe she's closer to the real Peaches, and then Perlita, the bitter fat and the Indian woman in the Episcopal Church. See, Bernard wants to play groupie. 70s Club debate team. So, your racism, Bernard LaFagula Chance, and then you guys all pretend and shit. They're used to that crap, hillbillies. Ghetto lifers. So you guys want to make the colors about a gang war? Elton, they have their answer on who are the ones that came in and destroyed the 80s. And then Hillary and them make up a fucking story just because I show he's a nigger. They've gotten, then most people overseas have seen it and done it. So, Bernard, it kind of proves what you guys have done, so you have power. And then they have evidence of you guys beating down almost every culture that lived out here and ran them out. Gold rush, diamond rush, greed. And so if you don't respect the IP, man, Chinese, Japanese, Samurai Sword, Last Samurai, Tom Cruise, or Quasimodo, or Jet Li, the one. Maybe they have their people they check too. And then they go, man, there's two of Perlita's supposed the Bittens, and they're all jacked up and shit. And then they all complain about why it don't work. Because we already made him a golden once. And they trashed it out. And then Joe tried to do his old golden in a water tank or whatever to get the Jews. And then the Russian. There you go, Pickens Street, Jamaica Street. But remember blue boat there too. I've seen several of the blue boats, and then we got the black and white Zephyr boat. German Zillig Joe. I don't do this to make fun of you people. You guys just want to know what. Wait. Spoiled. Dave Bellamore had. You gotta hear all that crappy noise in the Indian fade, and you guys are getting your answer. War. Point of whether it's online, no contact, or physical contact. You guys put your military through stress they don't need, and your police officers and firefighters. So if you all grow up and you become mature like some of those people were that really wanted to work for it, it might work. But how can you do that if you guys killed and slaughtered the whole family and took it away? Or if you stalked Bailey and Kim, or these ones or that ones? If you guys don't let people take showers, get clean, work, all that stuff. Maybe you guys never had to at all. You guys just never gave it a chance because you guys didn't believe. So, if you guys like it hard and work, they gave them, you guys' Robo Knight and Harry and Joe and all them and Geico Marktown, they're nasty, embittered, and full of work and pain and cut open country and western Indian stink shit with all the ghetto Negroes that supposedly claim to be God. But all it was a war tribe and warlords coming through phase after phase after phase like it's always been. See, listen. Where the blue big boat is. Excuses. So Mr. Dave could give two blonde girls or some girls the lisp with the hilt into the boat. You guys all American and isn't doing too hot. The Oyster Cracker Man in his direction, some of the feedback is saying, him and Perlita and all you guys have never really been telling the truth. throughout the nation, just grifting and attacking people, but yet you guys want something, Antilla Joe. But you hold everybody hostage with your Negroes to do the work for you. But they don't give any direction because they want to do ghetto bang. Well, maybe not everybody's into ghetto banging. Maybe you got to learn a martial art and the meditation and the eat healthy like those girls wanted, but you guys laughed at them too. So, they just said, why build them another one? They liked the stank and didn't know what the gong sound meant many times before over, while they hear the electrical sound over there that they installed to remind everybody of the robo-rapist night and shit, and his crybaby temper tantrum fit of Zion Eden and Atlantis when they found out he was wrong.